All right. So, hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Squad Analysis ahead of the Cricket World Cup by Go Worldwide. I am Rahul Preman. I am a sports writer at Go Worldwide. With me, I have cricket expert Varad Vaichal. And today, we'll take you through the squad of the New Zealand cricket. So, the New Zealand cricket team are a team that has made the finals of the previous two editions of the World Cup. Unfortunately, they fell short to Australia the first time, and they had a tough luck negotiating England in a very controversial final in the previous edition of the World Cup. I mean, even though they managed to win their first ICC trophy through the World Test Championship, let's see how the team of New Zealand is rearing up for the ICC World Cup. So a lot of changes has happened since last time New Zealand played the World Cup. There have been a few omissions. There have been a few players have retired, like Martin Guptill, and there have been a few injury concerns, like Tim Southee. So, how do you think the team of New Zealand is different from the ones that played the last two editions of the World Cup?
Yeah, actually, the injury to Michael Bracewell is a very big blow because he was a complete batter. He used to bowl also, he used to smash lusty blows also, and also there is uncertainty regarding the injury of Tim Southee. He will require at least half of the month to get back to his feet. So most importantly, I still think that New Zealand have got a perfect team. They have got Trent Bolt. They have, see, Kane Williamson injury is also there. He is also not 100% fit due to that knee injury in IPL 2023. So they have got a lot of concerns, but they have got Daryl Mitchell, they have got Tom Latham, they have got Tom Blundell, they have got what do you call they are not that big names, but they can perform on the big occasions.
I think the biggest plus point for New Zealand would be their pace trio. They have Trent Bolt made a comeback in the previous series. They have Matt Henry and they have Lockie Ferguson, who has done exemplary
Very
well for
nice.
KKR in the IPL. So I think the spin they don't. I mean, they look slightly weaker on the spinner side. We'll talk more about that later. But the pace bowling seems to be all right despite the injury of Tim Southee. But Tim Southee was a experienced head who could have added to the chances of New Zealand. But I mean, even without Team Southie, the bowling looks stacked, right? So, what do you think about
Yeah,
the bowling?
yes, recently. Yeah, recently New Zealand lost the ODI series against England by 3-1 after they were 1-0. So there are concerns regarding their bowling as well. I mean, Mitchell Santner is not bowling that much. He's not giving that much air to the ball. And most importantly, they are too much dependent on Trent Bolt, which is not a good sign because see, Trent Bolt can't take a 5 wicket haul in every match. He also needs support from the rest of the guys. We should not forget that Trent Bolt rejected the central contract and didn't play for New Zealand for a year and was seen playing in franchisee leagues. Yes, what's your take on that?
I mean, people have their choices, you know. I mean, New Zealand, it has a lack of opportunity, right? Maybe Trent Bolt thought that his style sort of fit the T20 format well. So, I mean, people make some choices. Maybe they regret afterward, but I mean, the point to be noted is that Red Bull is back in time for the 2023 World Cup. And another plus point for New Zealand would be the comeback of Kane Williamson. Kane Williamson was expected to miss the entirety of the World Cup.
Entire World Cup.
Yeah, since the injury he picked up against during the match-winning knock against Sri Lanka. Right, he could barely run, but he still ended up winning the match. But Kane Williamson's comeback will be a huge boost for the New Zealand because he is one of the few players in their team who can play spin well and has had significant experience playing for Sunrisers Hyderabad and other teams in the IPL. So, how much do you think Kane Williamson's comeback has added to New Zealand's?
Yeah, actually, Kane Williamson, I just read the news just now that Kane Williamson is ruled out of the first opener against England, which is on 5th of October. See, he will play the role of a mentor. If he doesn't get fit, no, the New Zealand side, they have got replacements, they've got reserve players, but Kane Williamson's presence in the changing room, he can motivate each and every person. He's got the skill set, he has got the game plan, he has got, see, being he was a part of 2019 ODI World Cup player of the tournament. He has got all the shots in the book. He has got the technique and this class which is required. So Kane Williamson, I guess he will be fit from the 2 to 3 matches, but his presence will be invaluable.
Right. So Kane Williamson is reportedly he'll take another 2 to 3 weeks to become completely match fit. So
2 to 3 weeks.
let's yeah, around a month. So let's see if the New Zealand management will risk playing him during the World Cup, and there are chances that his injury might aggravate because it's a hamstring injury. So right. So well, New Zealand is has traditionally been an excellent fielding side. So I think that'll also add to their advantages because they're usually good in the field. But let's see. I mean, how it pans out. But I think when we're talking about strengths and weaknesses, this current New Zealand team has slightly more weaknesses than strength in my books because
Yeah.
they're taking a very inexperienced side to India, right? If you take out Kane Williamson, they don't really have good names anymore. I mean, they have Tom Latham, they have Tom
Yeah,
Latham, they
Henry
have
Nichols.
Nichols, they have Mark Chapman, they have Daryl Mitchell, they have
Glenn
James
Phillips.
Neeson, Glenn Phillips. These people, they are not, they struggle
No,
against.
no, 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 Rahul, no, no. They are experienced. They have performed in good stages. See, New Zealand won the ODI series in 2022 against Pakistan. 2-1. It was Glenn Phillips who played the knock. See, they don't have big names. I just said earlier, but they have got who can perform in big crunch moments. James Neeson, he was a part of 2019 World Cup, that heartbreak which New Zealand had. And they have got Mitchell Center, they have got Ish Sodi, they have got the fast bowler. See, they have got they are silent assassins. It's a term in English called that they can easily create a havoc by picking up wickets in crunch moments because each Sodi and Mitchell Center can bowl in tandem. They have got Kane Williamson, Tom Latham, Henry Nichols. It's a perfect batting lineup. So I don't see that they have got inexperienced batting lineup. The only concern which is there is about the form of Daryl Mitchell. He is not that much considered. No doubt he has got a big turn to his name in the English ODI series. But he needs to play responsibly because in the absence of Kane Williamson, Daryl Mitchell needs to score runs and take some responsibility.
I think still the New Zealand batters struggle against spin, at least the middle order batters. Though they don't have a lot of experience playing spin, so that is one weakness for the batters. And another would be obviously, as we discussed, I think Tim Southee has been ruled out of the squad because of the. Oh wait, Tim Southee is in the squad, but I'm not really sure if he'll play. He fractured his thumb in the series against Bangladesh, so it's to be seen if he'll play at all or if he'll be sent back home midway through. So I think Tim Southee his presence will be a huge boost to the bowling lineup, but we might not get to see him on the field due to the seriousness of the injury.
It will take time. It will take time because the head coach stayed, which is Harry stayed. He has also said that it will take some time for a week or a fortnight to get Prince Adi back on his feet.
Okay, so I think that's pretty much about their strengths and weaknesses. What do you think, or whom do you think will be that X factor in the team? Will be that extra?
X factor like that. Their interim skipper Tom Latham. I just like the way he hits the ball. He has got the game plan also. He bats in the middle order. Tom Latham has got leadership abilities also. So Tom Latham will be my X factor because Tom Latham knows how to pace an innings. He is just like Joe Root, Virat Kohli, like Steve Smith. You need such type of characters in the team if you want to win championships. And what about your X factor, Rahul?
I mean, considering that Kane Williamson will be out for a while, I think Bolt and Ish Sodhi, Trent Bolt and Ish Sodhi would have a crucial role to play. So, Trent Bolt purely because he's a pure pacer. He bowls in the power play. He picks wickets in the power play. We've all seen this in the IPL when he's played for the franchisees. And I was going through the schedule and uh, New Zealand is playing a bunch of matches in pitches like Dharamshala, Ahmedabad, or Mumbai, which are and Chinnaswamy, which are seamer friendly pitches. So I think Trent Bolt will have a huge role to play. And Ishodi, of course, Mitchell's analyst Mitchell Santner has not really been consistent. He's been in and out of the team. Same with his form in the IPL. But Ish Sodhi is a crucial link because he has the experience. He has the experience of bowling in Indian conditions. He's been a part of New Zealand team that has toured India previously. So Ish Sodhi will be a crucial link in the team if they have to go forward and repeat their heroics or do one better from the last two editions.
So according to me, if you ask me that will New Zealand make it to the semi-finals, 100%. Like it's the habit of New Zealand. Like they perform so much exceptionally well that they are a sure shot team in the semi-finals.
Right.
And what's your take?
I'm little iffy on that matter because let's say, I mean, Kane Williamson is out, Tim Southee is out. They lack the experience in the middle. They do have Trent Bolt or Lockie Ferguson and Glenn Phillips, but still, I mean,
Okay,
certain extent, Kane Williamson will be a big miss if he does not recover in time for the crucial games. And same with Tim Southee. So I'm not really sure if they will make the cut for semi-finals this time because they have a slightly weaker batting order. The bowling looks fine to me, but the pace
Yeah, Moni.
bowlers, it depends on. So they're as we've seen the last two editions, their pace bowlers have done excellently well. That's because it was played in England or Australia, which are seamer friendly tracks. So let's see how the seamers bring in the variations and the spinners try out their luck in the Indian conditions. And let's see how New Zealand goes on in their pursuit to repeat their feats from the last 4 years.
Yes.
Right.
So let's
Yeah,
see, guys, what happens.
exactly. So, yeah, so that's what we had to say about the New Zealand cricket team. Uh, I mean, we really hope they become the underdogs to perform. We hope they do well, even in the absence of experienced players. So if you have any more comments for us, please do leave it in the comments or please do reach out to us on our Instagram page. And yeah, please read our blog very frequently. We're very active in that manner. Yeah, do you
Okay,
have?
then. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. We'll be back tomorrow with another episode. Thank
Soon.
you so much.